ATP Practice Test 2026, updated, Assistive Technology Professional 25 questions answers. Question 1. What is the first step in the assistive technology service delivery process? Ordering the equipment, assessment of the client's needs and goals, training the caregiver, filing an insurance claim. Assessment must precede any selection or implementation. Question 2. Which type of wheelchair is most appropriate for a client with no upper extremity function and poor trunk control? Manual lightweight chair, power wheelchair with tilt-in space and specialty controls, standard depot chair, transport chair. Power and tilt are necessary for independence and skin protection in this case. Question 3. Augmentative and Alternative Communication (AAC) is primarily used for individuals with hearing loss only, severe expressive communication disorders, vision impairment, mobility issues. AAC helps those who cannot use natural speech to communicate. Question 4. Which seating intervention is best for a client at high risk for pressure injuries? A flat foam cushion, an air-filled, rojo, or gel cushion, a wooden bench, a thin piece of cardboard. Pressure-relieving surfaces like air or gel redistribute pressure. Question 5. The term universal design refers to products designed for people with disabilities only, products designed to be usable by all people to the greatest extent possible, a specific brand of wheelchair, design that is only used in hospitals. Universal design benefits everyone, regardless of ability. Question 6. A sip and puff system is an example of a respiration therapy, a switch-based control interface for a computer or wheelchair, a hydration system, a type of musical instrument. It allows users with limited mobility to control devices via air pressure. Question 7. What does EADL stand for in assistive technology? Easy access daily living, electronic aids to daily living, enhanced adult disability law, everyday activity design list. EADLs allow control of home environments, lights, TV, etc. Question 8. When measuring for wheelchair seat width, the professional should measure the widest part of the hips and add 1 inch, 2 inches, 5 inches, nothing. Adding 1 to 2 inches ensures comfort and prevents pressure on the trochanters. Question 9. A screen reader is an essential tool for individuals who are deaf, blind or have low vision, unable to walk, allergic to dust. Screen readers convert text on a screen to speech or braille. Question 10. What is the primary purpose of a standing frame? To help a person reach high shelves, to provide physiological benefits of weight bearing, to replace a wheelchair, to save space in the house. Standing improves bone density, circulation, and bowel/bladder function. Question 11. Which legislative act ensures students with disabilities have access to assistive technology in schools? HIPAA. IDEA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, the Clean Air Act, the Patriot Act. IDEA mandates that schools provide it if it's necessary for the child's education. Question 12. A mounting system is used to attach a device, like a tablet, to a wheelchair or bed frame, climb mountains with a disability, build a house, install a new engine. Secure mounting is critical for access and safety. Question 13. The Human Activity Assistive Technology (HAAT) model emphasizes the device is the most important part, the interaction between the person, the activity, the and the context. Selling as much equipment as possible, ignoring the environment. The HAAT model is the foundational framework for its practice. Question 14. What is a joystick in the context of power mobility? A game controller. The primary proportional control interface for the wheelchair. A lever to lock the wheels. A decorative accessory. Joysticks allow for speed and direction control. Question 15. Just-in-time training in it refers to training the client 5 years before they get the device, providing training at the moment the client needs to use the skill, a very fast workout, training only the technician. Training is most effective when applied to immediate needs. Question 16. Which assessment tool measures a client's own perception of their performance and satisfaction? Goniometer, COPM, Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, Tape Measure, Stopwatch. The COPM is a client-centered tool used frequently in AT. Question 17. A client with a Trendelenburg gait might benefit from which AT? A hearing aid, a cane or walker to improve stability and offload the hip, a screen magnifier, a specialized spoon. Mobility aids help compensate for abductor weakness. Question 18. Abandonment of assistive technology often occurs because the device is too expensive, the device does not meet the user's needs or is too complex, the user got better, the device was stolen. Poor match between user and tech is the leading cause of abandonment. Question 19. In wheelchair seating, pelvic obliquity refers to the pelvis being level, one side of the pelvis being higher than the other, the pelvis being tilted backward, the pelvis being missing. Obliquity requires specific cushion or backrest adjustments. Question 20. The role of the ATP after the device is delivered is to forget about the client, provide follow-up, training, and ensure the goals are met, wait for the device to break, bill the insurance and leave. Implementation and follow-up are key domains of ATP certification.